Welcome to TradeHub everyone. Today I will reveal a profitable scalping strategy on the 1 minute time frame. You can use this strategy on cryptocurrency like Bitcoin or in the Forex market. So for this strategy we need 4 indicators. We need a 50 and a 20 EMA, the Supertrend indicator by this dude with the unpronounceable name and 30,000 likes, and lastly the Stochastic. For the Supertrend, use the default settings which are posted on the screen now. For the Stochastic, we adjust the settings slightly as follows. Disable either the upper or lower band and change the other one to 50. Also, I like to disable the background to give me a clearer view. Now this gives us the middle line on the Stochastic. Each of these indicators has its specific role in this strategy. The 20 and 50 EMA will tell us whether to go long or short, the Stochastic is our entry indicator, and the Supertrend is our stop loss indicator. Now I'll show you a long position example on the charts while explaining you the rules of this strategy. Price needs to be above the 50 EMA. The 20 EMA needs to be above the 50 EMA by at least 10 to 15 ticks. This might seem like a weird criteria, but it helps to avoid sideways movement. The Supertrend needs to be green. Now we wait for the blue line on the Stochastic to cross up over the orange line from below, but this cross has to occur below the 50 line. If the cross is above the 50 line, then the trade is not valid. You enter on the candle where the valid cross happened, and you set your stop loss just slightly below the Supertrend line. Take profit is a fixed 1 to 2. Now let's quickly review the strategy on a short position. Price needs to be below the 50 EMA. The 20 EMA needs to be below the 50 EMA by at least 10 to 15 ticks. The Supertrend needs to be red. Wait for the blue line on the Stochastic to cross down the orange line from above, and here the cross has to occur above the 50 line. This is very important. Enter on the candle where the valid cross happened, and you set your stop loss just slightly above the Supertrend line. Take profit is a 1 to 2. Before we get into the tips and tricks section and the results, it takes me a lot of time making these videos. If you want to show your support, please like and subscribe to help this channel grow. I really appreciate it. So I can tell you that the strategy is really good and it does indeed work. It's not optimized, but it performs outstandingly as it is nonetheless. With all the criteria for entering trades, it filters out bad signals very well. I must point out though that it takes very strong psychology to keep trading it after you just took 10 losses in a row. I would definitely consider this more of an intermediate strategy because of that. Also, you need really tight spreads from your broker, but I will discuss that at the end of this video. Now if you have a good eye for detail, you will have noticed that my Stochastic shows little crosses on the top for valid trades to enter. I've quickly coded all the criteria for this strategy into PineScript. This code draws a cross on the indicator each time a valid trade occurs. This helps me speed up the recording process. Of course, this indicator as it is now can also be used to create alerts and signals for live trading. So here are the results, and they look amazing honestly. In just 3 days of trading on USDJPY, gaining around 41% on your account seems completely unbelievable. Bitcoin also performed fantastically with a win rate of 43% and would net you 29% gain on your account in just 3.5 days. This is the 1 minute time frame however, so due to spreads and fees your gains will be lower when live trading. But say you're being very generous when considering spreads and fees and your net gain would drop to 25 to 30%, then this is still ridiculously good for 3 days of trading. But I need to emphasize again that this strategy requires a very strong mindset, because seeing that drawdown by taking 10 losses in a row can really mess with your confidence to keep going. Also, please keep in mind that scalping will require you to use a very low spread, otherwise you will always make huge losses. Most scalpers will use a commission-based plan, which can reduce spreads down to next to nothing. You really need a spread of 0.5 pips or preferably below that. So if you want to trade this strategy, definitely trade it with paper money first for some time to get a feel for it before you decide to switch to a commission-based live account. If you have suggestions what I should test or teach next, then please write it in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe if you found this video helpful. TradeHub signing out now, and see you in the next one.